I am Abondo, once a child of the shadows, now a man of light. You see, in my village, fear was as thick as the night air. By day we lived and worked, but always with one eye on the shadows, waiting for them to stir.
Psst, psst. Did you hear that? They're coming.
Quiet, they'll hear us.
The shadows control our fate. Only through obedience and tradition can we hope to survive their wrath.
My girlfriend Fawunda and I, we listened, we trembled. But as we grew, so did our doubts.
Great shadows, spare us your anger. Accept our humble gifts.
But why do we—
Silence, child! Do you wish to bring the shadow's curse upon us all?
Today we'll learn about germs, tiny organisms that cause disease.
In that classroom, a world away from our village, Fawunda and I began to see the world anew.
Who can tell me how we can prevent the spread of these germs?
Abondo, what if the shadows aren't real?
Shh, Fawunda. Even the trees have ears.
But the seed of doubt had been planted, you understand. And like all seeds, it yearned to grow.
May these herbs shield us from the shadow's gaze.
Abondo Fawunda, come join the ritual. It's for your own safety.
We watched our people trapped in a cycle of fear and ritual and knew we had to find a way to break free.
We learned about weather patterns today. The howling wind, it's just air moving, not spirits.
And diseases are caused by germs, not curses. But how can we be sure?
We watched our people suffer, clinging to beliefs that brought no relief. And in that moment, we knew we had to seek the truth. Under the cover of night, with hearts pounding louder than drums, we took our first step into the unknown.
Ready?
As I'll ever be. Are you sure about this, Abondo?
We have to try, Fawunda, for our village.
We planted seeds, both in the earth and in our minds. Seeds of change, of hope.
What was that?
Probably just an animal. Come on, let's finish.
You see, in our quest for truth, Fawunda and I sought out Mama Yaba, a woman whispered to be as old as the baobab trees themselves.
The young doubters. I've been expecting you.
Mama Yaba, we have questions about the shadows.
Questions are dangerous things, child. They can bring light to the darkest corners, or unleash terrors we're not prepared for. The path of knowledge is not an easy one, but it is necessary.
We're prepared, Mama. We need to know the truth.
In my youth, we blamed the shadows for everything. But now I wonder, were we just scared of what we didn't understand?
Her words were like a flame in the darkness, you understand? Illuminating a path we'd only glimpsed before.
Be careful, children. The village fears change more than any shadow.
And so, armed with doubt and curiosity, we began our experiments. Each discovery, no matter how small, felt like a victory against the darkness of ignorance.
What if we're wrong, Abondo? What if the shadows are real and we're angering them?
I don't know, Fawunda, but we've come too far to stop now.
And then, under the light of the full moon, we saw the fruits of our labor. It was a moment of triumph, a testament to the power of knowledge and perseverance. Our crops thrived, untouched by the shadows that supposedly cursed disobedient farmers.
The healer said I was cursed, but your medicine, it's working.
Elders, please listen. The shadows aren't real. We can explain.
Blasphemy! You dare question our ancestors' wisdom?
These children are cursed. They'll bring ruin upon us all.
My children, what have you done?
You must renounce this madness, for your own safety.
We can't renounce the truth, Father.
Please, everyone, just listen. The shadows. They're punishing us for the children's disbelief.
You see, in the darkest hour when all seemed lost, we found our true strength.
Abondo, Fawunda, the shadows are taking us.
No, Mother, not shadows, but we will fight this.
Are you sure about this, Abondo? The village already blames us.
We have no choice, Fawunda. It's our knowledge or their lives.
And so, with hearts pounding like war drums, we stepped into the night. The air was thick with fear and sickness, you understand? Every shadow felt like an accusing finger.
No, your disbelief brought this curse upon us. Please let us help. This isn't a curse, it's a disease. We can treat it.
Trust us. What do you have to lose?
And so began our long night of defiance against the shadows of ignorance. With each life we touched, the darkness receded a little more.
We did it, Abondo.
But our fight isn't over yet.
As the sun rose, so did a new understanding in our village. Small changes began to take root, like seedlings after the first rain.
Are you ready, Fawunda? This is our chance to change everything.
I'm scared, Abondo, but I'm ready. Our people deserve the truth.
You defy our traditions, bring sickness upon us, and now claim to be our saviors?
There are no shadows punishing us. Only diseases we can fight with knowledge.
We've shown you the truth. People are recovering. Isn't that what matters?
But what if they're right? My child is better.
How can we trust them? They've brought nothing but trouble.
Perhaps it's time we listened. Look at how many have recovered.
Our ancestors sought to protect us with the knowledge they had. Would they not want us to grow, to learn, to become stronger? Perhaps these young ones bring us a gift, not a curse.
Perhaps it is time we learn to see beyond the shadows.
In that moment, we could see the weight of generations on the elders' shoulders. The choice between tradition and change hung in the air like mist before the dawn.
We did it, Fawunda. We really did it.
This is just the beginning, Abondo. Think of all we can teach them now.
And so, our village stepped into the light of knowledge. The whispers of shadows became nothing more than stories, reminders of the power of fear and the courage to overcome it.
Remember, question everything, seek understanding.
For in knowledge we find true power.
And though shadows will always exist, you see, we learn to face them, not with fear, but with the light of truth.